It's Monday, the 7th April 2025, and this is the Nation newspaper. UDF opens up on alliance at very comments on talks with Kabambe Chihana. And we have these and many other stories, plus that UDF have fully discuss alliance. That's the Daily Times show. With me, Robert Edward, in this edition of Press Review today. And I'm not alone, I'm with my colleague.
Fales Chizombe. Good morning.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
I see you're fired up.
Of course, I am. I mean, it's Monday and...
energy.
Yeah, the energy is just too much. The energy, there is many.
I see that.
Yeah. So how was your weekend?
Was good, I would say. Was good. So I was here on Saturday. I anchored. And after that, yeah, on a Saturday, we had some fun. I'm a fan of music, so yeah. So
you went to BICC? They're from Ashes?
Yes, from the Ashes, yeah. Okay. I was there,
Yeah, continue from the show.
Just to shake things up, Yeah.
Just to shake things up?
Yeah.
And the things got shaked?
Yeah, anyways, let's not do that here.
Wow. I was here too on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yes. And from there I went to sleep.
Yeah, I left you here. You were buried into work.
Yes, actually. And so, so this morning, I just woke up to a very good news of the fact that I'm alive and I'm having good life. Yeah. So that's why I'm so fired up and so happy. And so I'll start with what I read in the synopsis. Public hospitals seek relief on utility bills. That's another story. And the council's sidelined in DDF guideline review. DBB open race for parliamentary ward reps. Now, the story about the alliance, the United Democratic Front UDF president Adbere Muluzi says his party is open to go into an alliance with any like-minded party ahead of the September 16 general election to resolve problems stifling development in the country. His comments on the sidelines of a political rally at Bangwe Desert Ground in Luntha yesterday came barely days after he was pictured with Alliance for Democracy for President Enoch Chihana and his UTM party counterpart Daritso Kabambe. Yeah, so he says he's opened up for alliance talks. Yeah, that's good.
It is.
Yeah.
As we are going, as we are ahead of the September 16th elections, it's good for parties to sit down and, pledge a way forward, how they're going to go about it. Kumano, anyways, but we'll see how it will go.
Who are like, okay, yeah.
Mans are there.
Yes. You are concerned with my alliance as a carrier, would say, Nkakutafune.
That's the thing. This is not the first time my party is coming together and forming an alliance. My party and was they were in an alliance. Looking goodies into those main dominates my goodies yendere. So when my alliance of course it's a good thing. Could mean a funoti epidemic komano mostly is gamajiriga zimakazo uroke. Tango boy on the nyamule tifige winago genaga basi tirayane binabaye. Yeah,
so it's indeed true. The country is in the new interpretation of the word majority according to the constitution as it was interpreted by the High Court and the Supreme Court, especially the Supreme Court in the presidential election case. So the definition of the majority now, as interpreted by the court, is that there should be 50% plus one, and no party can come out. Of course, I know they are too overzealous. They speak for the sake of speaking, just because their mouth is open. So I know they will speak. They'll be like, no, we will go solo. I mean, on our own, we're going to make it, so on and so forth. While they know behind that we cannot make it. There is no part, MCP, DPP, UDF, whatever, UTM, you cannot make it 50% plus one.
As far as I'm concerned,
this is because DPP has got its own sins, serious sins that made people to boot it out of government. I mean, that's no discussion. And it is also because the UTM as a party was blended to a person, which was the late Vice President Dr. Saulos Klaus Chilima. And then for the party to infiltrate into the systems of the country going on the ground, it might not be as that easy. And so that is a reality. And another reality is this MCP is out of order in terms of getting people's trust.
Yes.
Versus what they promised that they would deliver. Now they are all trying to blame time. Leon who didn't have
and
enough
also,
time.
Yeah, blaming the previous party.
Yes, blaming previous. So there are a lot of sins actually for the current administration, and that brings a lot of misgivings, mistrust from the people, and then when that affects their decision when they're casting their ballot. We know that for a fact that there are some other people who are just blue-blooded and others who are amber-blooded.
Yes.
Okay, so but this group,
don't forget the yellow-blooded ones.
Yellow-blooded, the UTM-blooded, and so on and so forth. But these people, putting them together, would not constitute the 50% plus one of the total valid vote count. Okay, so this is the reality that they must swallow. These parties, they needed to put down their ego. We aired a certain story here at Luntha TV last year on the cost implication on Malawians. If these parties will continue to be saying, no, we cannot go on an alliance, what? So what Adubele has done is indeed great. Okay, all we can say is, though we understand you, could you have Agabambe wa Jehana and Adubele? We understand all of them. Could they might be skeptical to accept because of what happened in the MCP in the UTM. And you remember Jilima told us the reason why Adavomera. He said time Kabudura Mpunga Guru and press conference
you go first.
Press briefing ada for goza kuti kuti mvomere adimpakana kuti arena agari pastor top akubwira pastor top
ngava ngati ndimboni.
Where is that pastor?
Amwene komana it's been a while sakumveka ro anangoti zi anangozimirira.
But as a country we have seen it all. This is the pastor who allegedly smuggled people from wherever.
Inde kwangopeza kaya
parliament. Pastor Tom is not even a member of parliament. And you are like,
is it take a bunch?
So that guy was one of the people. I mean, Adam Tondelera, Chilimoda, Jefferson, there were likes of Dr. Jospana, so on and so forth. And then this is what happened. Who was dumped. Yeah, I mean, for lack of better words, was dumped. And then the tragedy happened. So this guy is this Akuzumaka Uganzo. Because Gabamba so good. Ndikuzati bangaje kungolowa akozati bangaje wanga orikozomuza atobela sogole orikozomuza ino kijana sogole so on and so forth. But the alliance is important and we need it as a country. Ndipo alliance yose ikachitika akapatikizane soka ndaye MCP akapatikizana nda DPP oseka akapatikizane mwaji na MCP muntu anayo komwe kwachoka komwe kwasapita sokonko Adubele salary so all we want is our interest is we need to make sure at least when by 16 September batch and we nanga zango win at 50% plus one. There'll be a lot of money to be spent. Yeah. So I think we're gonna go on to another story.
Before we go to another story, Komaso Malance akamajide zokembana zawo migwiza nawo zikamuna boyera. Zakaboyera Malawi akora kudzazoroke. I think this was the agreement in the udi zikachitika yonji zibanga yonji. I think is enough for you Malawi sit badziwa. There was no disclosure that agreement yao.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think that's a very good point. I remember when I was somewhere I used to say ino mugudu organize abo heavy. Ino mugudu jagwera whatever. Muzarifuna people were baying for that. We are asking, what have you agreed? They were like, no, we don't want to say. I said, okay, any agreement that you have made on behalf of Malawians must know. If you don't ask to know, then it's don't come back to us. Okay? Because the left Chilima did it. Anabisa, Come I figured out he had to go for a press conference. I wouldn't agree with that. I was like, no, man, we had time to tell us. Now you cannot be telling us that because we will now be attaching whatever you're telling us to disgruntledness. We are just disgruntled. So you lose nothing. Just tell us. When you tell us, okay.
I also have the same story on the front page of the Daily Times. The headline leads UTM, UTF afford discuss alliance, and the sub headline leads PP Mafunde hold joint meeting. But I won't take that one. I would take the one that is appearing on the second page of the Daily Times, with the headline leads DPP remembers being one party. The story leads the opposition Democratic Progressive Party has paid a special tribute to its founder and Third Republic President Bingu Mutharika, describing him as visionary. Bingu died on April 5th, 2012, and on Saturday, 13 years after his dismiss, party spokesperson Shadrack Namalomba said in a statement that Bingu is always associated with vision and progress.
The man was a man, and he had that
in him.
Yes, I mean,
even people were. Even the ministers, when they were going to him, they were even trembling. They had to make sure they had complete whatever. Present anything.
And he said, and I mean, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. And I think, Panoba Tegama kuri antu agurika yaboma ndiro mweri ena garebe umaivuri ena atika yakabambe whatever ena atika jahana period, you know. Yes. When you spend time, you spend money, you spend whatever just to explain what you have done, then you haven't done anything.
You don't have to explain, you just need to show.
Because you just have to show. People understand. So yeah, the guy is I know for a fact it's because of politics. Come on, these are the people I think this generation. Even
of course.
Because
he was that president.
He was that president. If you are in the wrong way, the only things you can point out is what is matandiza jiko. It was we have the parliament, parliament. Bingu Stadium, it's all him. It's all under his administration.
He was
so I don't know. I mean, he was great.
He was our Barack Obama. He was who he thought he was. Okay. I'm telling you, don't look at me like that. Don't give me that. I'm telling you.
Okay.
And the only president in the Malawi history, Amenarenga Boma with a landslide.
Okay.
Yes. I'm telling you.
All right. I get it.
So now, when you can
I'm not. You're just hitting there, you know. Yeah, you're just hitting.
You're supposed to be nodding, be like,
Oh yeah. I mean, you got it.
Anyway, on the third page of the Daily Times, there is a story that leads MPs to increase visibility at political gatherings, and partly the story leads Malawi Police Service has said it will increase its visibility at political rallies as the general elections inch closer. Inspector General of Police Marin Yoram said this would help the police in arresting perpetrators of political violence. At as many as Kumzimba on Saturday during campaign awareness. Campaign awareness, that is rather. Aguti awonjezera azivezeka paiponse posama keleti sokonezo.
If you just spoke of that, then we are very sorry because we will hold you accountable. There will be a rally ya Japani cha opposition sooner or later. We would want to see police there. If the police is not being seen there, it means you have lied. I don't want to be right? I myself I cannot be maybe in each and every district. As long as it's something near to my area of jurisdiction, then I'll be going there. And one of the things I'll be looking for is what Beridio has said.
Visibility?
Yes, I should be able to see police there. Police in fact in uniform. Because we know we work with police, so the summer uniform. Visibility, they should be in uniform. If that happens, I mean, I want to
you part her.
No, I will even go. Yes, I will even go there at area 30 and shake the hands. You are doing well. But if that doesn't happen, then the Malawians will judge exactly. I think business. TC, that's the business news of the nation. TC licenses 11th tobacco buyer. Farmers take a wait and see approach. The Tobacco Commission, TC, says it has licensed a new tobacco buying company, Eastbridge, a move it says hopes will bring competition on the market. The Commission said this in a statement on Friday, as the season is set to open on April 9, 2025 at Kadingo Flows in Lilongwe, followed by Chinkoma in Kasungu, Limben, Branta, and Nzuzu on 11th, 14th, and 28th April in that order. Yeah, come on, Eastbridge. Why you move Eastbridge?
In Jabuna Libe,
why you move Eastbridge? I
think now this is available. We can move to arts and culture. I will take one.
Okay.
The headline leads the thrilling night at the Tiglin's fundraiser. That's the headline, and partly the story leads music lovers, including Vice President Michael Usi on Saturday, got treated to a feast of music during a fundraising show dubbed From the Ashes at Bingo International Convention Center, BICC in Lilongwe. The concert was organized to raise funds for rapper Tigrin following a loss of property to a fire accident last month.
Did he make money?
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah.
Okay. You went there as a fan, yeah?
I went there as a fan.
Yeah, I'm going to push for your disciplinary here, because you didn't give us a story.
Wamba Milandu. Is it the Gambe Kuseri? Not here. What is wrong with you?
I am a man for transparency. And the truth is in my blood.
This kind of transparency, see
because I am surprised how you shake the things.
Anyway, back page of the newspaper.
Okay, Miss Heritage Malawi crowned, and then at the back page, no much back full points. That's the back page of the Nation newspaper.
Outflying Star, 1 Rush Dynamos KB, pull big wins. 1 Rush 3, Eagles 1, Click 1, Dynamos 4, Hammers 1, KB 3. Tizibida.
You've been with me, Robert Hedwan, and my colleague
Palace Chizombe. Should I?
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to do it.
No. You need to finish before they kick us out of this place. Alright, give me watching Luntha television.
Remember, you can get your own copies at 2,500 kwasha each. Just to go through some of the stories that we went through here. Remember, some of the opinions that we shared are our opinions. Nobody's.
Nobody's opinion.
Yeah,
and you should buy and you also have your own.
Oh yeah. Keep on watching Luntha TV. Good morning.